Hey, we're at PAX 2015. This is a game where you're a dog and you sniff the butts of another dog. This is Gabe.
Hi.
He is one of the people that made it.
We played it, we sniffed butts.
We were in a park and we sniffed a butt and I got a Frisbee.
Very true.
I pooped on a hot dog.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
That concludes this interview.
Bye. No, it's Butt Sniffin Pugs. Go.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
So I like to sum it up as a two-player explorathon, where you explore Central Park as a pug, and you just do whatever the hell you want. Naturally, that includes using pug powers like peeing on things, barking at things.
Jetpacks.
Jetpacks. There could be jetpacks. There could really be anything.
I jumped on a trampoline as a pug, but I think the most interesting thing is the controller, right? Because it's not like we're just running around using our D-pads. No.
There's little butts here, literally.
Yeah, literal butts. Which are way better than figurative.
You have a giant tennis ball. Yeah, I don't want any of this like art school metaphorical butt nonsense. I want a real butt.
Yeah, the real deal.
I want a real
authentic
deal butt.
experience.
And that's what we got. It's a giant tennis ball to move, and then you have dog pug powers that you activate with buttons.
Yes.
Well, you have to sniff the other pug's butt to swap powers.
Yes.
And you activate that by pressing on the butt. So somewhere in your home, you have a bunch of front halves of dogs.
Pretty much. Yeah. So you should see the vines of the pug surgery we had to go through. Oh man.
That's terrible.
Yeah, me and my fiance combined have 5 pugs. So there's a lot of, home research.
So that's 2.5 pugs each. Oh wait, you were talking about real dogs.
Yes, real dogs.
They had 2.5 each.
Yeah.
No.
So this is we've got the park. We're going out. There was like a little puzzle where like
Right.
this old woman had a sandwich and we wanted it. We didn't know if we wanted to pee on it or eat it or whatever, but
Pretty
we
much.
had to work together to get this old woman away from her sandwich.
Right.
But this is not it, right? This is like a prototype,
This is
right?
like just like a little taste.
We have not.
Not the sense you want to reference with butt sniffing bugs. Just a little sousson of butt.
Just a little sniff. You probably gotta stay on brand.
Yeah. So this is just an inkling of what we're going to get here.
Right.
What is the plan for butt sniffing pugs? How do you fully explore a butt sniffing mechanic?
Sure. So this is totally just the prototype. There's one screen right now. There's like a couple of mechanics. Ideally, we want to kind of make it this like large like virtual world experience, kind of like an Animal Crossing Minecraft hybrid, where you have like a little central hub that's randomly generated different regions that you can unlock, like a zoo region or like a lake region, and like a real-time day-night cycle. So there'd be different stuff in the day and different stuff at night, and give people like a virtual world to explore. And and we're doing the Kickstarter in October. Maybe you can get a butt controller.
I love the butt controller is key to the experience.
With or without a butt. Like maybe we'll proceed with like a charity that like hacks video game controllers that people with disabilities can use them, and then it's like, hey, like Butt Sniffin Pugs are giving stuff to charity and they're making butt controllers. Everybody wins.
Yeah.
Well, you were saying that literally anybody can play this game.
Anybody can play. Demographic 5 to 95. We've had 1-year-olds play it. We've had 7-year-olds play it. And
It was a very advanced 1-year-old. She was 4 years ahead of her time.
she was
been
pooping.
sniffing bugs since she was 6 months old.
Her mom was loving it. She was pooping and she was having fun, and there was no mess.
Let me ask you this question. You said you and your wife or your
Fiancé,
fiance,
I know.
excuse me. You're in the
Almost.
the planning stages.
Yes.
You guys actually have real life pugs at home.
it's true.
Did you just watch your pugs sniff each other's butts and went, video game?
I wish. I mean, there was an exhibit called All Control GDC, and it's an exhibit where you make weird controllers, and if you do, you get an expo pass for free. And so, me in theory, it was the guy I game jam with. It's like, hey, we're making this pug game, and it's really bad. And Michelle said we should probably just make a game where you just like poop on things and have fun. Let's make that and add a butt controller. And then just everybody wanted to.
It all came together.
I love the idea that butt sniffing pugs, the original design had to be scrapped. It wasn't butt sniffing pugs enough.
Right.
It wasn't.
The mechanics weren't there. The core of the
were
game
hats.
just wasn't right.
There was like 50 pugs. It was horrible and confusing.
The title is a promise, Anthony.
Yeah.
And you have to fulfill that promise.
That's our branding right there.
Yeah.
Like people just say, "Wait, what's sniffing pugs?" I'm like, "Oh, like let me tell you."
And you go, really?
Well, I'm like,
You go,
"It is-
really?"
It is what it is. All of it.
It's pretty amazing. So where did the giant roller tennis ball idea come from?
So we thought like, hey, we're making a giant controller. Why not like simulate like being a dog? So the giant tennis ball is like running around like a dog, and then we're like, oh, why don't we just like make this a butt? Because initially it was like you tap the button to butt sniff, and then one of my friends is like, well, why don't we add a butt on it so that you butt sniff? And I'm like, you're a genius. You're a genius.
And in the tutorial, you should tell people that you can only hit it with your nose.
I should.
It
Well,
should be
you
an
actually,
animation that
you and I were talking about that just a second ago, and we decided it was a really good idea that not doing that during PAX, because you would literally spread disease.
One-on-one, like seriously. It was initially designed for that. Like there was the 2 buttons, and you would have to like boop it.
Rub your face. Rub your face on this PAX.
Design scratch.
Design scratch. There's been so many revisions, you guys. It's a very serious exercise in game design and core mechanics and playability.
Iteration.
There,
is key.
yeah, iteration is huge.
Professional butts and professional pugs.
That's the promise of Butt Sniffin Pugs. So the Kickstarter starts in October, yeah?
Yes, beginning of October.
And if people want to follow all that stuff, I can't imagine buttsniffingpugs.com was already taken. That's you, right?
It is me.
Great.
I mean, it was free. No, Butt Sniffing Pugs was taken, but so I took the Butt Sniffin.
Well, you know what? It makes it more accessible anyway.
Hey, that's my CEO.
Yeah.
Just take off a letter.
So there you go. Buttsniffingpugs.com. Go check it out. The Kickstarter begins in October. Gabe, thank you so much.
Thank you.
There was a part where I was dragging my butt, and it made butt scooting, and it made poop, and then flowers grew.
I peed on a hot dog.
We've got more from PAX 2015 all weekend. YouTube.com/Carboni, YouTube.com/Jeff Canada.
Canada Jeff.
He didn't get there early,
Did it right.
like you did.
I didn't. Actually, it was myself that screwed me. That's okay.
That's another video. Watch it on his channel. I felt like that guy from the Pixies who sets his guitar down and it still plays
just
for like
leaves.
2.5 minutes.
Just goes and leaves.
Yeah.
And the crowd just chants.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was no chanting of the crowd though.
Okay.